Hello everyone, it's Ryan again back with another YouTube video. And in this video I talk about one of those mistakes, one of the most embarrassing mistakes that some people have ever done before. Now one of the biggest examples for me to talk about is accidentally using the wrong restroom. You know, like if a man uses the woman's restroom, and and if the woman uses the men's restroom, like the wrong restrooms, most goes by the genders. Yeah, like in school, if a boy uses a girl's restroom, as an example. I remember back when I was in kindergarten, I used the girls' restroom because I was curious on why I didn't use the other restroom. And the teacher told me that it's the girls' restroom, which explains why. Yeah, that explains why I why I shouldn't use that other restroom. Cause yeah, although of course, well, when I was little, my mom used to take me to the women's restroom. Probably because I don't know, maybe because I was too young to go to the restroom by myself. I don't know, like for example, if when we were at the mall, yeah, maybe because little kids can't go to the restrooms by themselves, or I don't know, maybe not that much of a big deal unless if I'm much older, just like like right now. Because of course nowadays, if I were to use the restroom, it would be the men's restroom. Yeah, and some of these examples, like examples like the SpongeBob SquarePants scene from the Chaperone. Like in the prom when he started crying like crazy because he ruined everything. So yeah, so he randomly rushed to the ladies' restroom, and the ladies were running out, like this, yeah, what they saw. Of course, SpongeBob, as you know, he's a boy, and the Fairly Odd Parents, where Timmy's dad, in one scene, Timmy's dad dragged Timmy's mom to the men's restroom, and the guys were running out, of course. And in Arthur, in that one episode of Arthur, probably the first episode, like he accidentally went to the girls' restroom without glasses because, of course, he couldn't see very well without them. Accidentally went to the girls' restroom. And in Drake and Josh, there's a scene where he had to go clean up the women's restroom, and of course, the women, I don't know if they either started attacking him, or of course they all scream because of course what they saw. Because yeah, the janitors, it actually doesn't matter. I don't think it matters as much, like when it comes to which restrooms they needed to clean. You know, they either, like, even if it's a man or a woman, they can just clean up both the men's and women's restrooms, so it doesn't matter as much, I guess. Uh, yeah. Also, also, you know that the only difference? You think the only difference between the men's and women's restroom is that only the men's restroom, like they have the urinals, like like of course guys they can pee standing up very well, unlike unlike girls. I mean, women's restroom they only have those toilets, the stall rooms. Men's restroom has urinals and of course stall rooms with public toilets. I prefer using stall rooms, of course. And urinals, I don't really use them unless they have boards in between. Cause yeah, you know why. Yeah. And of course there's also a bug about when a boy uses the girls' restroom. Yeah. Well anyway, have you guys ever accidentally used the wrong restroom? Like if you're a boy and if you're a man and you accidentally use the women's restroom, or if you're a girl or woman, you accidentally use the men's restroom. Yeah, unless if you're little, which is okay, at least. Anyway, that's it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.